Hello students, today we are going to see about vouching in the principles of auditing. So first of all, what is vouching? Vouching means collecting some set of datas and like the invoices, bills or etc. as and submitting it as an documentary evidence for whatever transaction we had made, and it's just carried out for an examination, that is called vouching. So in a definition manner, how we are seeing is examination of all the documentary evidence in support of a transaction and includes identification of any document that should be available to the auditor to carry out that examination. So each and every invoices and vouchers should be uh, that according to the day to day wise, and that will help the auditor to check whether they are saying a true and fair statement of the concern. So the objectives of the vouching is authenticity of transaction, to check the transaction or genuinely connected with the business, to ascertain the transactions are supported by the documentary evidence, to check the voucher pertain to the financial year under audit, approval by competent authority, proper identification of expenditure as capital or revenue, to verify the arithmetical accuracy. So this vouching is very helpful, and what are the main use of vouching means to check whether the documentary evidence will support the concerns financial statement or not. So each and every thing they will check, example the date and the what we say, whether the this is related to it. If there is a, it is in food processing system, if they get more and more of stationary items means they will make a question mark that why are you purchasing nearly 1 lakh of rupees of purchasing on stationaries. Then what is the need for that? If it is a for a college or school means it will be considered as okay for that year, but like that it was been checked in a logical manner. And the vouching is also for checking the arithmetical accuracy also. So we should give the proper genuine statements and bills to the auditor. So the common points in vouching means if we submitted some vouchers means they will mainly check about the serial number of the vouchers and they are filled in a proper manner, date of a voucher, address of the client and related to the business of the client. So amount shown in the figure should match with the words, signature of official authority signing officers, revenue stamp if amount of rupees is 5,000 and above, the voucher originating out from outside the business or genuine. So these are the points they will check while they are receiving some vouchers. If it is all true means they will further make the auditing. So again some points they are telling that the voucher inspected should be cancelled or stamped. The proper allocation between the capital and the revenue expenditure. Clarification regarding the missing voucher should not be seek help of the client staffs. Pre-receipt vouchers should not be accepted. Overwriting or cancellation on a voucher should not be accepted. Alteration of any kind should be supported only by the signature of the authority. So if the voucher was cancelled means there are many rules and regulations are there. Finally it should be signed by the higher authority, then only the cancelled voucher will be accepted. So next we are going to see about the types of voucher. Here we are going to see about two types of voucher. First one is primary voucher and second one is secondary voucher. The primary voucher will belongs to the original statement. Whatever we are signing in a blue ink means it will be in there with the blue ink. like that. It was an original evidence and cash memos, rent receipts, agreements, salaries, statements, purchase invoice, etc. So here we can see that the original documents, it will be come into 1 marks also. So kindly please refer this these things. Next, the secondary is just an or copy, additional copy or extra one carbon copy for that original evidence. So it's a counterfolio of the pay in slip, etc. So these are the secondary types of voucher. So voucher procedures. So check the general consideration. It should be considered whatever voucher they are submitting means it will be perfect means they will consider it, and to check the internal control. So if they are making any misuse or any errors, frauds or occurred, should be founded using the vouching. So next, checking the cash book. Any cash was left, it should be compulsory checked by the with the cash book. Next, checking the bank statements. So the each and every bank receipts also may be vouchered. This vouching is a documentary evidence. We can move it with this to check the authority who is signing on this, who was in charge for that. It will be noted, and check for the acknowledgements, what they are reporting, giving, like that. Check the type of expenditure, the capital, revenue, and it's a routine check. Always we should check and check. These checking or can be done with the help of vouching only. Here I am giving few examples for you for vouching. If an salary and wages account, how the vouching will be useful, how it will be used if there is an salary and wages account means, you can see actually we will get appointment orders. After that we will get an increment cover. So like that we will go to next stage while in the same company. So it will be draw like this. So that each and every transactions will be uh, uh, it's big documentary. So whether we can check it whether we are present, leave, increment, or we have pay fine, penalties, loan, we got loans or advance deduction. So that each and everything will be checked. So and the receipts of the payments. So arithmetical accuracy of the payroll, comparing the signature sample of employee, checking the dummy employees. So it will always should be verified for the salaries and wage account. If you are a proprietor, you should all note this and you will provide a salary or increment or anything. So this document is helpful for the further improvements of further improvements and as well as for auditing. Next, if in case of rent means, if you are a person who is hiring in a place means, you should provide a rent for the place. So what are it should have means general consideration on what was the common thing was rolling on there. Next one is internal control. Next, cash book and bank statement, in what way you are spending the amount or sorry, giving the rent to them, and your rent agreement, acknowledgement from the party you are getting a signature as a document, and routine checking. Okay, this also will comes under vouching of rent like this. So I have gave the two examples to understand you clearly. I hope this video will helpful for you. Thank you.